This is an open letter to DHX. Since you are clearly so interested in giving the fans everything they're asking for, I have a few requests. First off, King Sombra and Queen Chrysalis, the wedding episode.
Private, review the episode you have.
Fine. My Little Pony, Crusaders of the Lost Mark, starts with Pip asking the CMCs for help being elected class president. But how to get ponies to vote for Pedro, I mean Pip.
Isn't it obvious? Sing a song about it.
That's right. So with an upbeat song, the CMCs get Pip elected class president, no matter how much Diamond Tiara tries to derail things with her own song. In fact, not even Silver Spoon votes for her. So the duplicitous debutante has to walk home and get chewed out by her mom.
Yeah, 'cause spoiled rich didn't raise no quitters.
And because we're being all operatic and stuff, Diamond Tiara sings a whole song about how bad she feels. Now, obviously, the CMCs decide to
continue systematically sabotaging Diamond Tiara's life.
What? No! They invite her to their clubhouse to hang out, you know, 'cause she doesn't have any friends anymore. But then it turns out that the new class president is already a lame duck. Pip can't keep any of the promises he made. So Diamond Tiara runs off to tell the world and reclaim her proper place at the top of the heap. Nah, I'm just kidding ya. Diamond has Daddy Dearest help out the little Pipsqueak, and then tells off her own mom. Then the Cutie Mark Crusaders realize that it's their destiny to help other ponies understand their destiny. Which means we can finally end the CMC subplot. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And to celebrate, they drive the whole darn episode right to fan service town for a victory lap. I feel like I need to compare this episode to Slice of Life to a certain extent, and no, it's not quite as good. Crusaders of the Lost Mark is both an episode and a fan service extravaganza, not just a prolonged party for the fans. Let's start by looking at the character who got all the development. Digging into Diamond Tiara's issues was interesting. Her and Silver Spoon have been one-note antagonists for quite a while now, and seeing Diamond's horrible mom spoiled rich is a really good way of showing what kind of issues a rich upper-class kid needs to deal with. The problem is the final conflict between Diamond and her mom. Diamond just kinda tells her off. I think it's weird that Spoiled just accepts it, even though she has all the power in the relationship. They give a hand-waving explanation that Diamond's special talent is getting others to do what she wants, but they don't really show how she does it in this case. During the election, Diamond tried slander, threats, and bribery to convince the student body, which is in line with her talent. But here she just gives an order and her mom follows it. That just doesn't seem like how it should work. Filthy and Spoiled might be rich jerks, but they're not bad parents. They stand up to and discipline their daughter when she needs it. Now let's look at the music. All of the songs in this episode pretty much blend together with their light orchestral vibe. Some are fast, some are slow, but it all fits the mood of the scene. Like I said, this episode is a bit operatic. My favorite song, for what it's worth, is Diamond Tiara's part of the election song. It's just fun to see her trying to manipulate the other kids at school. Now on to the fan service. I sadly have to confirm that Applejack's parents are indeed dead. They use everything but the word. We also see a lot of side characters, like Fancy Pants, Fleur de Lis, Photo Finish, Button Mash, and everyone's favorite cross-eyed muffin addict. But the biggest is obviously the CMCs getting their cutie marks. So after all this time, is it appropriate? Did it work? Honestly? Yeah, I think it did. This is a great time for the CMCs to get their cutie marks and learn about their role in life.
And aren't they lucky? They don't even need to change their stationery.
This is a great example of how to keep things fresh without completely changing the story. The CMCs are still the CMCs, just with a new mission. Okay, now it's time to break down the good and the bad in My Little Pony, Crusaders of the Lost Mark. On the good side, we see a new side of Diamond Tiara. The music was good, there's lots of fan service, and the CMCs get their cutie marks. On the other hand, Diamond Tiara's conflict resolution felt kinda forced. But hey, there's way more good in this episode than bad, so I give My Little Pony, Crusaders of the Lost Mark, a 4.5 out of 5. Now be sure and come back next time for my review of The One Where Pinky Knows. And if you're interested in reviews of anime, movies, TV shows, comic books, or video games, check out my channel on YouTube at StupidPrivate913, or find my Facebook and Deviantart pages for video updates and more. Thank you for watching.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.